You are live. Okay. Alrighty. Now, it's week 2 of using StreamYard. bear with me. Here we go. All right. I'm here. Let me find me here. Let's see. No, oh no, I'm on the wrong spot. Jessica. I'm telling you. Hold on. And, okay, I'm good. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness. So once again, I'm live. I'm using StreamYard because I can, because I pay for it. But that means that I also will look down at my computer. Did you guys notice? I forgot to point this out last week. I think it's really cool. Did you notice right here is my logo? I know it's on my other logo, but isn't that cool? That's one of the things that I can do on StreamYard, which I think is really cool. So if you have a question, I might highlight it, which is really awesome. So good morning, everybody. So real talk, just in case, I always like to keep it real, because I know that, well, I know that's why you're here, because I'm honest, but also because I know that a lot of you are feeling the same way. I have been a train wreck this entire week, absolutely depressed, blah, just despising the world. So I'm cold, it's gray outside, and I've just been in a mood. Eric has been, I do look cheerful this morning, Rochelle, because I'm faking it. I feel better than I did earlier this week, but it's been a week. It's been one of those weeks that feels like it's been a month long. So it's just one of those. So I'm just being honest with you. Sometimes creating content and running your own business isn't as much fun as you want it to be. And sometimes you feel like you want to beat yourself up because you're not getting stuff done. And then you have a personal life, which I don't have much of a personal life, I'll be honest with you. But what I do have sometimes, it's crazy. So just being upfront with you. But I have amazing people like you guys in my life. And there she is, my lovely admin and therapist, Lauren Mormino, who's been wonderful and has listened to me way too many times this week. I feel like I might owe her for extra sessions this week. But she's amazing. And so is everybody else. And so is Eric's been great. Eric has had a lot of things going on this week, which is not adding to my stress, but it's not him. It's the things that we are taking care of. So I said this in the Patreon group and to the YouTube members. If you are a caretaker in any way, whether it is a small thing or like an all day, everyday thing, my heart goes to you because I know that it's a tough job. I have been stepping up and doing stuff for Eric this week because he's frustrated, and wow, I've had a migraine for 5 days now, day 5. So you guys are all awesome if that's what you do, and just remember that. Remember, if you don't get enough thank yous, I'm telling you, thank you for what you do, and thank you for making me happy. You guys are awesome. I love you too, Lauren. Oh, hi, Leslie. Hi, everybody. So anyway, I took all of the hugs that you guys sent me virtually, and I felt all of them, and they were all amazing, and I appreciate every single one of you. Now, I want to tell you a really funny little quick story about something that happened earlier this week that I still find really funny. And then we're going to get into classes, in-person shows, Zoom classes, and all that. So Eric had a doctor's appointment with a new doctor. Won't get into all the details of it, but basically they emailed him like his write-up with all the information and everything. And most of the time when you get information from a doctor's office, it's your basic birthday, height, weight, all that kind of stuff. This one was special because it came with like a narrative, and I have never ever seen this before, so I could not stop laughing. I don't know who wrote this, but it was the funniest thing I've ever read. So it starts out by saying, Eric Vandenberg is a 50-year-old male, 51 as of Tuesday. And it starts like going into like a story. And then it says he arrived at his appointment with his female partner. And I was like, okay. It's like random. Didn't know I needed to be part of the story. And it tells the whole story of why he's there and what's going on. And the last line, my favorite thing ever, I was actually crying laughing because it struck me as the funniest thing I've ever read. The last line of this little narrative, this story of Eric said, his job, what did it say? Wait, I have to get it perfect. His job is physically demanding and he tolerates that. I don't know if he tolerates it or if it's just part of his job, but I don't know why that was so funny. It might not be funny to the rest of you, but I was reading this and I was like, did you read this? Like, this is the funniest thing. They're talking about like your entire life after one appointment and he tolerates that. And I don't know why, but if you've ever gotten a write-up like that, is this normal? So I don't know. I thought it was funny. So anyway, moving on. Good morning, everybody. Cold South Jersey. Gloria, I hear you because it is, yes, cold and it's going to get colder. So it's okay. I actually don't want to look out the window. I don't want to know what's happening. I'm not interested in it at all. I want to move far away where it's just sunny and warm. It is. So April, here's the thing. I've never seen this before. If these are normal write-ups, I have never seen it before. And no one's ever told us that. It's like their little secret, like right up in the computer, but they printed this and sent it. And it was so funny that I was like, wait, what? That is normal. It's normal? Okay. All right. I must have been missing out a whole lot of stuff. It's a nice way of saying he's on the struggle bus. Amy, I couldn't have said it better myself. And this is why I'm not a doctor, because that's probably what my write-up would say. I'd be like, and he's definitely on the struggle bus. Yeah. So you have a massive headache too. My mom's been sick for like 2 weeks. My mom got sick from my stepfather because he chose to share his germs, and she has not felt great for 2 weeks. So send my mom some healthy vibes because she's supposed to come out here next week. I haven't seen her in weeks and I have withdrawal. I need my mom. Mom, I hope your headache goes away. I hope mine goes away too. Okay, let's move on because I'm excited to tell you guys some stuff. I have, let's see, I made some notes, but I didn't do a great job. So first things first, we have some in-person classes coming up, and they're not here. They're not in this building. They are in person with me at upcoming shows. And I kind of feel like I haven't done a fantastic job of talking about them. So I just kind of want to put all that out there. Eric is not going anywhere. Oh, and it is my sister's fault. You guys, my sister has already had the worst year of her life. She had her appendix removed like a week ago because it burst. And so, yes, she is definitely also part of all of our headaches. So my sister is also on the struggle bus right now. So yeah, so everyone's just kind of having a rough time right now, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm here. So it's all good. So first things first, I don't even want to say it because I'm not fully mentally prepared, but next month, in February, next month, Lauren and Brittany and Kathy and Nicole and a whole bunch of us will be in Washington at Expo in Puyallup, Washington. So not Washington, D.C. on this coast, Washington State on the whole other coast. So Lauren, you can put that up if you want. Do your thing since you're here. Lauren did not know that she was doing this for me today, or maybe she did and I didn't know. So we are going to Expo. Classes opened this Wednesday. So I don't know the status of any of the classes. I have not checked. Lauren has like 4 classes. I think Nicole has 4. I only have 2. It's a long story, but I'm vending. So at least I have that as well. Lauren is vending. We're right next to each other. So that's going to be awesome. So if you are coming to Washington, we hope to see you, whether it's in class or in the booth or both. My classes are very simple, and I understand that maybe it's not for everybody. I totally get it, but it was just kind of the way that it worked out, and I was hoping to do something nice and easy peasy. So I am just doing a lined boxy pouch in cork. So we're going to do this in class. So it's a nice short, I think it's a 90-minute class. So if you want to just come and hang out with me, thank you, Lauren. You want to come hang out and make a cute little easy bag, fully lined, you'll finish it. You get to go and use it right afterwards. I don't know what Lauren is teaching. I know she's got a bunch of classes, and Nicole and Brittany, everybody's got a whole lineup. Kathy's coming. I feel like I'm forgetting people because there's so many amazing classes at this show. One of the things that I'm super excited about, I've never ever done this before. So like this is brand new, very exciting territory. Nicole from Sonar, we are doing a joint class. We are both teaching a small project. So this is my small project. We wanted to do super easy ones because I'll tell you what's the most exciting part about this. So I'm just doing my little key fob and zipper pouch. Nicole is doing her can koozie. Easy peasy, because part of our joint class is that we're also doing a Q&A on cork. So we'll have a handout, we'll answer all your questions, tell you about cork. I'm sure tell you how both of us it will be stand-up comedy. If you've ever been around the two of us trying to be serious in a class, it usually doesn't work. So if you just want to come and listen to us banter and bicker with each other, it's going to be amazing. Hopefully somebody is there to get some pictures of this chaos. I'm super excited about it. So professional side, we're making two small projects and we're talking about cork. But the other side, because we're friends and this is just what we do, we will probably just be, teasing each other, telling jokes. Just Nicole is full of idioms. If you've never been around her, you will hear many of them while she's teaching. And so, yeah, so we're doing a 2-part class with a lecture all together. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm so glad that she finally made it too. And it is easy peasy lemon squeezy. And Zena, now that I see your name, I know what you look like because I get to spend time in class with Zena, which was awesome. Oh, thank you. I think my hair looked pretty good today too. It's getting a little bit on the long side, but I'll deal with that later. So thank you. It's clean. I must tell you that because it's day 2 hair. My hair looks great. Oh my goodness. Lauren, what am I going to do on the day that you actually have something else to do with your own business and you're not here to do this for me? So that is coming up super, super way too quick. Lauren, are you ready? Because I'm not ready. So Eric and I are going to be going and picking up Lauren's trailer, packing up our car, driving all the way across the country. And I'm pretty sure from Illinois to Washington, we get to hit a whole bunch of states that I've never driven through before. So I'm excited. So without trying to drive my husband too crazy, I'm going to try to make him stop so I can take pictures and be that person. So I will document our entire journey. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, so I'm very excited about that. It felt like it was so far away and now it feels like it's coming up too close and I'm not ready at all. Like not even kind of prepared, but I will be okay. So now that actually, let's not talk about Zoom classes because I want to tell you something else exciting that happened this week. So if you are going to any of the, thank you, Nancy. If you're going to any of the OSQE shows, that is Original Sewing and Quilting Expo, I will be at 6 of them this year. They are on my website. I will give them to you right now too. Starting in April, I will be in Cleveland, Ohio. Then I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina, Dallas, Texas, Fredericksburg, Virginia, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Novi, Michigan. 6 shows. And at all of those shows, I am teaching 2 classes. I have 1 stage lecture, and I'm doing a make it, take it, because I wanted to maximize everything that I am doing when I go to these shows. I spent this year trying out some of their shows, seeing how everything was, and then kind of deciding what I wanted to do. And now I'm like, I feel comfortable. I like their shows. I'm ready to go. So we do need a show in Hawaii, Donalyn. No, Leslie, I'm not going to Lakeland. So the short version of that is we originally were going to go to Lakeland. We were going to drive from New York to Illinois to Washington, from Washington to Illinois to Florida, and then home. And then I said, oh my God, what am I doing? I can't do this. I literally cannot do this. So then when I was talking to Joy, who does the classes for OSQE, back in December, I was that close to going to Lakeland just to teach. And then they love to give preference to their vendors, which totally makes sense. There was a vendor that does bags and it went to her. And so I totally understand. Unfortunately for me and for any of you Floridians, I don't think I'm going to be in Florida at all this year, unless something drastically changes and there's something new. So next year, My plan is to go to Lakeland. So if you can hang in there until 2026, I know it sounds crazy, but believe me, we're going to be going, wait, we were talking about that and now it's November. So I am sad too. I am sad for all of you, but that just means Leslie and Janelle and Zena and everybody that's like, oh no, get to know me better this year through Zoom classes. And then when you finally get to meet me in person, hopefully next year, it's going to be even better. So it'll be amazing. So it was actually, Leslie, it was not you. But I would be honored if it was you. It was totally fine. You were already on the list. So Leslie is vending and teaching. And there's a whole bunch of awesome vendors and teachers in Lakeland. I'm just not one of them, but I plan to do that next year. So I got to have a very long phone call with Joy. Joy and I met in Michigan. She's the educator, the education, I don't know, specialist. I don't know. I'm not really good with words this week. She coordinator. There we go, coordinator. So we spent over an hour on the phone, going through classes, talking about everything. And so the plan, starting in Cleveland, I'm going to be teaching the Christie crossbody. I am teaching this. All of my classes, both of my classes, come with pre-cut kits. So you just have to show up and sew. They have machines there. They have neutral thread for us to use. You get to make this with me. We're going to work on this together. So you will get cork on the outside, more than likely cotton on the inside because we're on domestic machines and I don't want to push it. But we are going to be doing this one. We're also going to be doing the little train case, which I think is an awesome beginner bag if you've never made a bag before, or if you've never worked with cork, or if you have and you just want something simple that you can finish, that you can take to your other classes and put all your things in. So we're going to do the train case. And then I'm going to do at least one or two during each show of the stage. I say we a lot. It's me. It's just me. I will be doing the stage with a lecture on cork, ins and outs, all that kind of stuff. Bye, Cheryl. So we will be talking about cork. You can bring all you. It's mostly just me. I mean, it's really not because I didn't type that. Lauren did. We is a lot of people, but just me will be doing the lecture, just me. So I will be talking about cork and whatnot. And there is a potential, I think, that I'm going to be sewing while I'm talking. So like showing everybody how you can sew on cork and how easy it is. Will I make a project and be able to multitask? We don't know, but it's going to be fun to see how it pans out. And then you remember that heat press that I showed you last week that I told you I bought because it was portable in size? Well, there was a reason, because I'm going to do a make it take it in the booth, and we're going to make bitty baskets with cork outside, and well, this is just cork on the back. I don't know where my other sample is. You're going to have the chance to pick out a cork and to pick out a heat transfer vinyl. So we're going to do a little bitty basket, and then I'll show you how to use rivets. I'll have my rivet presses. So that's our make it take it. So at every one of those 6 shows, I am slated to have a nice busy schedule and a booth full of cork and templates and all sorts of other things. So how exciting is that? It makes me very, very happy. So I'm going to tell you one more thing, and then I'm going to stop in April because I don't want to get too far into the year. So we've got Washington, we've got OSQE starting in April, and then the most exciting thing, aside from the fact that I have an in-person retreat here in April, which is almost sold out. I think we have 1 seat left. We are also going to be, me and my mom, we are going to be at Lauren's for Sew Whatever Summit. And I am teaching Violet. This was my Violet from my class on Wednesday. So this right here, classes go on sale on February 10th, correct, Lauren? She's going to tell us. So we will be, Sew Whatever Summit entry tickets sold out. They sold out the same day. How awesome is that? Like, I was stalking Lauren's website because I'm crazy like that. I'm that kind of friend, because I wanted to see what happened. I wanted to see how fast they sold out. And every time I would see her update, I would look again, and the number just kept getting lower and lower. So The tickets are totally sold out. Class is open on the 10th. That is my class, and my class is on Thursday before the event. So I think it's the perfect time to take a class because there's only my class and Lauren's class. Everybody's just kind of doing their thing, setting up. You don't have to be distracted by going to vendors and worrying about any of that. You can just kind of like chill and take a class and enjoy a whole long day with either one of us. It's going to be very awesome. Hopefully you're not bummed that you have to pick between us. Lauren has other classes. I'm just doing the one, but I think it's going to be pretty awesome. And I'm super excited because we'll be making these on the Jukies from Wizardry. Melissa brings them for us to use. And I think it's going to be awesome. I will do what I did last year with my basket of thread for us to use. And then we will be hanging out and vending and doing all sorts of other things the whole rest of the weekend. Yes. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I'm going to stop there for April because then it just starts to get crazy. I do have more events lined up and other things pending. So as they happen, I'll tell you. And Janice, I think it is so awesome. So Janice lives in California and is coming all the way out here to New York. That's this far away on a map. That's really far away. And she's coming all the way here to take the in-person retreat in my studio in April. And then she's going to go, what is it? Oh, 2 weeks later, a week later to Lauren's. And I get to see her again there. Hopefully in class. I don't know. I don't know what your class wish list is. But how exciting is that? All the way from California. Like you need to win a special prize just because you came so far. Shelly is coming from Texas and we thought that was super far. And Shelly, you have competition. Janice is coming from California. That's crazy to me. Crazy, but awesome. So that is in-person stuff. But because a lot of you can't come see me, and I understand, maybe the shows don't line up with your schedule. Maybe you just don't want to come to New York. I totally get it. I am going to have more Zoom classes. So I put up a video probably 2 minutes before I went live today. Just a very quick little cutting video for the first class that's coming up, which is Aria. So this is the Aria. And in the cutting video, I gave you the dimensions just in case you're not able to come to a Zoom class or you already have the pattern and want to work on it right now. I gave you the dimensions for adding a recessed zipper. I also told you how to do, it still makes me laugh when you pop on there. There's also the option to make your gusset wider. So instead of reworking the entire pattern and trying to change all the stuff, the only option that you have is making this wider. So it'll be 1 inch wider. And in class, we're going to do the recessed zipper. We're going to do it out of cork. You actually can use the exact same amount of cork that the pattern already calls for. So, excuse me, so many typos. I hope it's not me. I haven't typed anything, so it can't be me. I haven't even looked at all of the comments. Oh, Andy, make it and take it in Washington. Probably not because it's not something that particular show vendor does. And I don't know if I can bring my heat press or not because it's not something I set up with them. I will investigate and I will get back to you, but I don't know. So we have Aria classes. I didn't itch on my nose. I wasn't picking it. I have Aria classes in February. We have a Thursday and we have a Saturday. So it's February 6th, February 15th. Those are on the website right now. You can get your kit with or without the pattern. So the Aria pattern's not brand new. If you already have the pattern, you're good to go. The pattern will not be revised. I am not going to change anything with that. I'm just going to leave the pattern as is. And the 2 minor changes are in the video and they will be exclusive to people in class right now as far as getting like a revised cork chart and information. What I do with that going forward, I have not decided yet, but if you join our Zoom class, you're going to get a new chart that shows you how to add the extra pieces on, and you're also going to get some additional information. It's information I put in the video, but it's not typed up. So that's an exclusive to class attendees. What I was working on yesterday, how pretty is this? So I cut my new Aria out of the black and white linen. You see this? Lauren, recognize this? When we were at Sew Whatever Studio in September for the class with myself and Lauren and Nicole for the project box, Lauren gave us these really cool heat transfers to put on a shirt. And I did not bring one with me because it was just, I had too many things going on. I couldn't think. So I've been holding on to it. And last night I was like, wait a minute. If I did purple as my accent, so that's going to be, this is my flap right here. And then purple as my accent. And then I use Nicole's fabric as my lining. Like, how cool is that? So I'm very excited. Once I get the front done, which I wanted to do this morning and it didn't happen. Once I get the front done, I may add more. I haven't decided yet. Like, do I want more here? I don't know. It might just be on the flap, but I'm so excited. I think it's going to be the cutest bag ever. I love Aria. I carried an Aria for a really long time. It has the, let me show you here. In case you're not familiar with the pattern, it has credit card pockets and a zippered pocket here. And then this is also a pocket. You can put things in there. The back is plain and the inside has, it will have a recessed zipper. And then it's got different options for flat divided pockets or kind of like these like pleated pockets. So in class, we will go over all of those things. So I'm very, very excited. Yes, heat transfer vinyl on the back of cork, but this is a, it's a transfer. I couldn't grab it. This is a transfer. So it's not vinyl. Like, see how it's really flexible? It comes on, here's one. It comes like this, and then you stick it on there and you can use it. And I used my heat press this morning. So I have a feeling there will be videos about that because I know you guys are going to want to see how it works. Kelly, there's not a welt pocket in Aria, but it doesn't mean that you can't add one. I'm probably going to follow the pattern for this one, but you can always change it up. And that's what a lot of people do. And a lot of people were doing that in Violet too. Andy added a zippered, well, her zippered pocket, she had an overlay. I think didn't somebody else do something different? We were just playing a whole bunch. So we were having a good time. We had Violet on Wednesday. So Violet is still very fresh in my mind right now. And starting to play with Aria, I was like, ooh, I forgot about this one. So 2 Aria classes coming up in February. I also have Olive, which I didn't grab, did I? Where is Olive? Nope. Oh, I was so good this morning. I didn't grab Olive. Yes, Yvonne, for sure. We can work on that. Oh, she put a rivet on her divided pocket. Thank you. Olive, which is not here because it's out there in the other room. I forgot to grab it. We have a February 11th Zoom and a March 15th Zoom. And my question for all of you is, are we done with Violet as far as Zoom classes? For anyone that did not get to take one or does not plan on taking a class with me at Lawrence, do you want another Violet Zoom class? Because I can put one in for March if you're interested. I just need to know because it doesn't cost me anything to advertise a class, but I also don't want to put it out there if nobody wants it when we could do something else that day or Jessica could do nothing that day. So you want, and you already took one with me. Did you guys see Anne's gorgeous, gorgeous bag that she posted in the group that she also took to show off her friends, and they were just so impressed by it? Do we want, I more than happy to. The only thing is it's either going to be a Wednesday or a Sunday. So is that, yes, you made Violet with me. You made Violet with me. This is Violet right here. This is Violet. So I did 3 Violet classes. We had 2 Saturdays, one in December, one in January, and then Wednesday. Do we want another Violet class or are we good with her for now? Just let me know. Just checking. All right. You guys decide on that and get back to me because I can squeeze one in March if you want it, or if there's something else you want. What I looked at was the list that was in Facebook when I had put up a little thing, a little poll, and asked what you guys wanted. Olive was very high up on the list. So Olive is the one that I put on as a new one. I am going to do some Zoom classes when new patterns come out, and I will also be doing a couple of reworks of some older patterns. I just could not do any other ones right now. So you guys let me know. If you want something else in March, I have a weekday and I have a Sunday, and I'm happy to do another class if there's something that you want. Just throwing it out there. Let's see here. Was that everything? Okay. I think that was everything for Zoom classes and in-person classes right now. The in-person retreats, I just want to double check so I can tell you. Yes, we have one spot in April. One. That is it. And in June, we have one. So June and April for the in-person retreats are almost sold out. There is one spot in each of those. I'm just throwing it out there. If you are in New York, want to come to New York, I mean, Janice is in California and she's coming to New York. So if you would like to come and that spot is there, it's yours, grab it now. Who told me about this? Robin would like a violet on Sunday. Robin, if anybody else is interested, I will be happy to do that. I'm just, we'll see. I can still put it out there. Okay, Amy says, oh, hold on. I can do this. I haven't seen you do much with HTV in a while. Where do you get it? Have you ever used it to line a pocket on the back of a cork? So I have not done much with HTV in a while because, as I say and remind myself constantly, I have rolls of HTV sitting around and just kind of waiting for me to use it. I just have not been doing anything lately with that would require it, but, and of course nothing I want is going to be nearby. I have done it on the back. Why is everything difficult? I don't have anything that I want to show you. Oh, well, hold on. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it'll help. So it's a notebook cover, so it's not exactly what we're talking about, but it's kind of, it goes in the right direction. So this was that little notebook cover that's on my YouTube channel with the HTV on the back of it. I have also done this on the back of, like on the inside of wallets, like on a Sydney, which I wish was nearby that I could grab it. I've done that inside so that when you look inside the wallet, you see the sparkles. So yes, absolutely, you can do it. If you're going to have a raw piece of cork, raw, why does that sound weird? If you're going to have an unfinished piece of cork in something, there's no reason why you can't. Speaking of, so Aria, on the inside, right here. So you see how from the inside, you see the nice side of the cork, but right here is the back side of the cork. You could put HTV there if you wanted to. You could do that, and that would be really cool because then you wouldn't have to see the back of the cork. So it's definitely doable. I have not played around with it in a while. I have so much of it just sitting and waiting for me because I buy and buy and buy, and then I don't use it. And I think Michelle had asked, where did I get it from? And I usually get it from Expressions. Is that right? Expressions Vinyl. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I think my brain just stopped working. Is that the right website? Yes, expressionsvinyl.com. Holy moly. Hi, Kathy. I just went brain dead. Welcome. So yes, done. You know what? It's not a surprise. I was really waiting for it. I was waiting. Yes, you could use it on the inside of Linda. Yes. So let's see. So if you wanted, you could put it like back here. You could put it back here. So the train case pattern is a free pattern that is on the YouTube channel. You can find it. Yeah, Kathy, you came just in time for God knows what. Yes, you can find the train case on the free patterns tutorial, free patterns playlist. Yeah, just keep that up there for a while. The free patterns playlist on my YouTube channel is where the train case is. I might have to go. I think I'm having a stroke. Okay. let's try something new. I found a new tool that I wanted to share with you. I'm so sad. I don't like where this is going. Am I getting older right now? Did I just have a stroke? I think I'm okay. Whew. Okay. Not good with the words. Just not having it. So anyway, let's try something different. These friction pens. This is something I learned in class, and I don't remember who told me because brain. Andy was there. She probably doesn't remember either. Maybe she does. So it was somebody in my class. Please don't be mad that I don't remember because I'm having a stroke. So friction pens, I use them to do all of my marking because they come off with a lighter, and technically they're an erasable pen. These are not things that were actually made for us. I can't smile and stick out my tongue. I don't think I can do that. Is that a bad sign? I don't know. Just a panic attack, most likely. Just Pat, I love how casual you are about just probably having a panic attack. No, I've had a few of those in recent years. Not bad. I just really think I'm very tired and overwhelmed right now. But at least it's comical for all the rest of you. And now Nancy's getting me to stick my tongue out and smile. So yeah, anyway, this is a friction pen. It's a regular pen. It's from an office supply store. It's an erasable pen. But we, as quilters and sewers and bag makers, found out that you can also iron it off and you can also use a lighter to take it off. So good to know. So Zena, oh no, Zena, you were not in that class. Zena has the highlighters, but somebody in class on Wednesday said, did you know that friction makes highlighters? And I was like, no, I did not. And what an awesome thing, because if you are like working on a pattern and you're going through your pieces and you want to make sure that you have all of your pieces and you don't want to write with a pen and you don't want to make a photocopy, you can highlight, and then when it dries, you can erase it, or you can just do this, which is what I do. I didn't set anything on fire, YouTube. And now it's gone. So you can go through all your pattern pieces and mark what you've already cut. And then you can be really smart and prepared and know that you definitely cut something. So I thought that was very cool. So I bought friction highlighters to go with my friction pens. So that's what happened. That's what happened this weekend. Okay. It was you, Mary Lou. Thank you. Oh, jeez. So I know, Yvonne, mind blown. So your pattern is there and you're like, well, I don't want to write all over my pattern. And I don't want to, I don't want to mark it up, and I don't have a photocopier. So now you just highlight and then you just take it off. So Mary Lou, you're an influencer because I went and bought a pack. I have already lost one of them, the purple one, of course. But that's okay. It's all right, because I'll have more. So Bonnie used HTV on a bitty basket and it worked well. I love using HTV, and I have a bitty basket that has it inside, and I don't know where it is. I don't know where anything is. Here I am. Okay. So it is with my tape, Yvonne. It's with my tape, and it's also with everything else that I lose constantly. Thank you, Lauren. So for, yeah, okay. Well, you guys don't need to watch 20 more minutes of this. Do you have any questions or anything else that you would like to see if I can answer? Because it's hard. It's hard right now. My hair looks great. Oh my goodness. I could have sold so many books back in college if I could erase them. Wasn't that crazy that you go to college and they make you buy all those books that you never want to keep, and then they don't want to take them back, or they're like, we'll give you $1 for this $100 book. No, I did end up keeping all of mine because I was mad that they wouldn't give me a lot of money, and I don't know where any of those are either. I probably threw them out later on because I realized I didn't need a $200 art history book. What was I going to do with it now? So I probably threw it out. There was something else on Saturday. There was a lot of stuff, Kelly. There were a lot of things on Saturday and on Wednesday, and I don't remember any of it. Have I tried any cream? Oh, God, no. Nancy, why'd you have to ask me that? No, I have not tried the cork cream yet. It's right there. I didn't lose it. It's right there. No, I keep forgetting. Yeah. I don't have any more excuses. This is just who I am as a person. So I did get the soldering pen. I have not opened it yet, but I have some webbing, some nylon webbing that I want to try it with, and then I'll tell you guys. I was going to show you today, and I was afraid of plugging it in and burning myself and not being fully prepared. So I did get the soldering iron. If you don't know what we're talking about, don't worry. It's to be continued. So it smells good. Good. I'm really glad to know that, Beth. I definitely will get the cork cream out one of these days and use it. I don't know. I have nothing else to say. Yes, a soldering pen to make holes. I can't get into too many details because I don't have it here in front of me. And I haven't tried it yet, but this was all because of Antoinette. I have to leave you hanging. It's the only way I get you to come back. You have to come back and stay tuned next week. It's like a cliffhanger from your favorite soap opera. And if you come back next week, I'll give you the conclusion. If I give it all to you now, Nancy, you guys might never come back. You know, I gotta keep you on your toes. I can't let you know my next move. So see, a lot of people already know about it. So, any questions? I don't know what you could possibly want me to tell you, but is there anything else you want to know? My coffee is cold. I'm still drinking it. So, Nancy, you're not old, and don't worry, it's going to be fine. This is what your favorite TV shows do to you, so this is what I'm going to do to you. I have a feeling that tonight's sleep will be sponsored by Advil PM and a glass of wine, and I should be able to make it until about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I have not had great sleep this week. The other day I was working late, and Eric said to me, well, welcome to owning your own business, being all sarcastic and funny. And then last night while I was down here working, he was like, where's my wife? Why isn't she upstairs? I love her. She's going to be tired and burned out. So he's giving me mixed signals. I don't know what to do with him right now. Andy, how do you think it's coming? Do you think I've done any of that this week? No. There's no more hardware on the website than there was a week ago. There will be as soon as I find some motivation. So I'm working on that. I'm working. Yours died after a couple. Well, that's not good, Gail. Well, let's see how mine goes. Let's see if I can not burn a hole in myself. Oh no. Yeah, starting a shopping list. Don't buy anything yet unless you want to get the highlighters, because these are pretty cool. And they're good highlighters too. Other than that, yeah. You have any questions from this disastrous Friday? Was that everything I wanted to tell you? Oh, there is one other thing. And I don't think it applies to any of you, but would you pass it along to everybody else, please? When you order something on the website that says in all caps, back ordered with an expected date, it will hold up your order. I can't change that for you. You have to do that on your own because you're the person who's doing the shopping and putting it in the cart and paying for it. So just imagine this way. I'm going to give you guys a little scenario, a little synopsis of a crazy, this would never happen in real life kind of scenario. And then you guys can pass this information along to everybody else because you guys are all good. Imagine you went to the grocery store and you picked up bananas and you walked around with bananas and your other things in the cart. And then you went to checkout and you bought the bananas and you saw bananas on your receipt and you saw bananas on the computer and you got home and you got irrationally angry that you did not have apples. You didn't want the bananas, you wanted the apples. Imagine who you would take that out on. You'd probably be mad at yourself, right? Don't be upset with me because you bought bananas when you really wanted apples. I can't help you after you already went to checkout and you looked at all the items and 3 of them said back ordered, regular, back ordered. And then when you were all done, you were like, but why do I have to wait for my order when it's back ordered? It's because I don't have it and I can't give you things I don't have. So if you want bananas, you have to be willing to wait for them. And if you want apples, buy them separately. You see, you understand? All right. I know that it's not you guys because you guys are here all the time and you hear me bitch and complain that people don't listen to me. So will you spread the word to everybody else that's not listening to me, please? Because I can't give you stuff I don't have. That's all. So I closed my book. I'm all done. I kind of want a banana now too, Shelly. That's the problem. I also want another gas station sub because they were really good. And yes, I eat subs from the gas station. So that's just who I am now. So now, do you have any questions? I think I should go lay down before I have to go to another doctor's appointment for Eric. This is the third this week, fourth altogether, because I also had to take my dogs to the vet, which went well, you know, considering they're very expensive. Taking care of animals is a lot. They're very expensive. So yeah, anything that you need, hit the like, please do. Follow, subscribe, ask me questions. Thank you. You're all awesome. I'm not leaving yet, so don't worry. I don't have to go on any trips unless you mean to the doctor, which I'm not driving because nobody would trust me to do that right now. So we are in for a deep freeze and I'm not excited about it. So I think that's going to be it. I think you guys have hung in there for long enough for whatever this is. So thank you, Lauren, for helping me out. And thank you to everybody. And Rochelle, you email me anything you want and I will happily answer it for you. I do want to take a nap. I think I might. So I'm either going to take a nap or I'm going to listen to true crime and sew because that is just as relaxing to me as taking a nap. And I don't know what that says about me as a person and I don't really want to know either. So now you're all going to go buy bananas. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm leaving. Go watch the cutting video, sign up for a Zoom class, and pray to God that my brain starts working at full capacity. I will see you guys. Thank you, Lauren. They are good. All right. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Oh, I love you too, Charlie. Goodbye. Bye.